ADA, we start with monthly chart. Just I want to give a quick update. There is no much changes based on monthly chart. And the only thing is we mentioned we're looking to see the breakout of the 92 cent because with the breakout of this zone, then we can expect that this is the start of the uptrend and we can expect the price tag all-time high. Okay, because now the question is whether this is the only correction and we can expect the price continue and tag or break the all-time high, or we can expect the price to consolidate here for a longer time before we see the continuation. Anyway, since the overall market is moving, we can expect the continuation. We can expect this is the start of the reversal, but as I mentioned, the breakout of the 92 cent is really important for us. And based on monthly chart, I don't see anything else. That's why we move to lower time frame. We move to weekly chart, and based on weekly chart, now we're looking at this correction. Okay, not much different. The breakout of the 92 cent for us is very important for us. And if anyone wants to look for buy or any trade setup, we have to look for the trade based on lower time frame, based on weekly. I don't see any trade setup. Anyway, if we move to lower time frame, if we move to daily chart, since the price was exactly within here, we mentioned if there is a continuation, we have to see the breakout of the 75 following by 82 cent before we can expect the price tag 92. All right. And even at that time, I mentioned how deep it can go. That's why I come up with the 50 cent. That's why I mentioned if the price, we can expect the price drop to the 50. As we can see, the price exactly dropped, and even there was a breakout, the 50 cent become as a support. Okay, but now the question is, what's the next? Whether the price can continue from here, or we can expect this one turn to a three wave at least before we see the continuation. Anyway, as long as the price break this zone, we as a short term we can look for 75 following by 82 cent. Then from there, if we move to higher time frame, we move to weekly chart, we're looking for 92 cent. Okay, that's why based on lower time frame, I mentioned if we can look for the short term targets, okay, which is 75 following by 82 cent. But as I mentioned, if we get the next drop, then it can give us a better opportunity to look for buy at this point. This is where I'm interested to look for buy. But if the price continue from here, at this point, I don't see any trade setup. Okay, that's why I prefer to see the breakout of this top before I take the next trade setup. That's why when we get this drop, there was opportunity to look for buy from here. Whoever get the trade for buy from here, they should book some profit. Because if the price couldn't break this top, the next drop will be there. Okay, now to make it very simple, whoever get the trade for buy from here, they should book some profit. And for me, as long as the price haven't break this top, I'm not really interested to look for buy. Okay, and if the price could break this top, then I'm looking for 75 following by 82 following by 92 cent. Okay, to look for the next trade setup, either I will wait this one turn to a three-way flat, then any opportunity for buy from here I will take it, or I will wait to see the breakout of this top before I take the next trade. Based on lower time frame, 1 hour or 15 minutes, we can look for the short-term trade setup. But right now, we're looking at the chart based on daily, and we're looking at this correction. Okay. Anyway, we move to lower time frame. We move to forward chart. And if we move to forward chart, right. As I mentioned, if anyone wants to look for trade based on lower time frame, for example, based on forward chart, the only option is to put a entry above here. Okay, but the question is, how about if you put the entry above here, the price sharply tag flowing by divergence? That's why I'm not really interested to look for trade at this point, but it doesn't mean we cannot look for trade. If I move to lower time frame, if I move to 1 hour chart, okay. If anyone wants to look for buy as a short-term trade, the only option is to put the entry above here. Not, we have to put a bit higher. Then what we want to price sharply tag, break, and continue the price tag. We see there is no continuation. Within the first or maximum second hours, we have to take out the trade. Why? Because we can expect with the breakout of this top, we can look for the divergence. it can be an option, but it's not a really good idea. Okay, it's not a really good trade setup, but again, it depends on the strategy the traders are using. Okay, but if we move to daily chart, again, it depends on the time frame traders that are looking for the trade. If anyone wants to look for trade based on daily chart, buying at this top is not, I don't want to say it's not a good idea. It's not a really good trade setup. Anyway, we just follow the chart if I see any update. But as I mentioned, whoever wants to look for buy from here by having entry above this one, they should put a bit higher, somewhere around above the 64 cent, somewhere around 0.645 or 0.65, 65 cent. But what we want to sharply price tank, break, and continue the price tag. We see there is no continuation within the first 2 hours, following by divergence. We shouldn't keep the trade. We should take out the trade. Okay, unless we see this one turn to, we see the breakout of this low as a three wave, then also from there we can look for the trade. This is based on 1 hour chart. We are not talking about the daily chart. We're talking about the 1 hour chart. All right. Anyway, based on lower time frame, we take the trade as a short term, but based on daily chart, at this point, I don't see any trade setup. Anyway, we just follow the chart. If I see any update, I will share. Thanks.